Welcome to myprojectbuzzer.com.
It is our project title. Our project title name is Data Analysis for Chronic Disease Diabetes using MapReduce technique. It is our project abstract. In our project abstract, chronic disease endured for the long period of time. They are only be controlled but cannot be cured completely. Most of the peoples in the world are affected by the chronic disease. In foreign countries like US, most of the death happens due to the chronic disease. Some of the chronic diseases are allergy, cancer, asthma, heart disease, and glaucoma. Obesity, viral disease such as the hepatitis and HIV/AIDS. Of the disease, diabetes is the most hazardous disease. Diabetes means that the blood sugar is too high. It is the category involved in the two divisions: diabetes of category 1 and diabetes of category 2. In category 1, human body does not make insulin. People with type 1 need to take the insulin every day. In type 2, the glucose level of very high in this blood. It is the one of the most common forms of diabetes. The type 2 diabetes need to the physical activity and should have the proper diet. The analysis of the data is performed using big data analysis framework Hadoop. Hadoop is the framework is used to process the large data set. The analysis does not using the MapReduce algorithm. The big data is the one of the best way into information technology. As the terms indicate, it consists of the large volume of raw data. The data consists of proper, improper, and semi-structured data. Theoretically, big data is the characteristic of the three. It is represent the huge volume of data, many variety of information and velocity, and which be collected information must be processed. Traditional searching, sorting, and progress algorithms would be not scale and to handle the data in the range, and that too most of the unstructured. The big data process technologies include the machine learning algorithms, natural language process algorithms, and predictive modeling and other artificial based techniques. Data is the collected commons is many forms such as the form patient includes claims and physical notice, the medical record images such as the scan report of the patient discussions about the health in social medias, information from variables and monitoring device like pressures monitoring and sugars testing devices. Some of the collecting the agents of the employees, the blood banks, testing labs and health centers, awareness programs and social medias. The Nationality Institute of the Health recently launched by knowledge initiatives to achieve the research community of biomedical industry in order to best access, manage and the uses of the data. Some of the earlier work is conducted through the National Patient Research Network, the educational organization, medical systems, life science organizations and member from other organizations had the collaborative work with the Opinion Research Lab. Hypervisors of the software or act as the virtual layers, provided the standard and hardware resource in CPU memory network of the virtual machine. Hadoop is the framework and it is open source software. It is available to download easily. It is used to store the data and run the groups of application on the hardware applications in market. It produces the large amount of data in any types of huge processing and pre-processing functionality and the handle the unlimited jobs simultaneously. The Hadoop framework provides the inbuilt functions are used by the Hadoop modules. HDFS, Hadoop Distribution File System. It is the Java-based file systems. The data are explained and can be stored data across different machines in the organizations. It provides the software model to process the large data in parallel. It is our project flow diagram. In your file models can be acquired in our flow diagrams. First, diabetes data. Second, pre-processing and load data. Third, diabetes analyzing process, and fourth is map reducing, and fifth is graph representations. In our process, first it is an diabetes data. In diabetes data, we can be get for all of the informations of diabetes data. For example, 2016, 2014, 2015 dataset for all of the information about the 1 year dataset for diabetes results. We can gather all of the diabetes result for his informations, and all of the diabetes and persons, members, all of the attribute can be gathered for all of the datasets. In of the datasets, we can be mentioned all of the attributes for his in our process. So we can be collect these 3 years datasets for diabetes status. So next step is pre-processing and load data. The pre-processing is the process. It can be delete all of the unrelevant data and null value data and redundancy data in our process, and the currently the repair data can be loaded into our large amount of database. So third is diabetes analysis process. In this process, we can be analyzes which year of the diabetes disease can be occur in this high, and which year the diabetes can be normal, and which year is diabetes can be low. In the 3 types of classification, we can be classified into this year and year based diabetes informations. So at fourth steps is map reducing. The map reducing is the process. It can be one type of process to store the information into the social media's Hadoop informations. It can be stored the Hadoop gathered for the 3 types of dataset, and it can be stored into the big amount of large dataset, and it can be used for store into the files, dataset files into the Hadoop process. The Hadoop is support for all of the platform independent process. So it can be support all of the OSs and Unix and Linux. For all of the OS can be support, and MapReduce can be completed. The Hadoop can be installed. Hadoop can be installed in our process, in our data for the database. So final result is a graph representation. It can be shows which amount of data can be high, and which the map in the data diabetes dataset, which year can be high and which year can be acquired in the normal, and which year can be small, which can be the slow. All of the information can be displayed in our graph representation, which is in visualization, visual concept, so the user can be easily gather the informations. It is our project. Our project title name is Chronic Disease Analysis or Diabetes Analysis. In our project can be open for the map producing Eclipse concept. So we can be open the project in Eclipse Hadoop software. So click this home page and right click this run as file and click this run on Hadoop. Choose the default, it is our VMware server versions and it is an IP. Click this fresh. In the loading can be completed in our Hadoop. Map producing process can be running in our project. It is our project home page. Click this project. It is our project main menu. So first module is in load diabetes dataset, and the second is yearly detection rate, and the third diabetes calculation and the diabetes graph. So click this load diabetes data. So click this button. This is our project main process can be started. We can be load the 3 types of dataset for using the load 2013 diabetes dataset and 2014 and 2014 diabetes dataset. So click this first 2013 diabetes dataset. In our project it is on browse data, pre-processing, map producing and load data. First we can be click this browse data. In our process to sell data, we can be load our 2013 diabetes data. So click this open. In our diabetes related information can be open for 2013 data. So click this pre-processing. Okay. If the pre-processing can be success, after the pre-processing can be completed, it can be should format for a table information for all of the information and attributes can be displayed in this field. In this, using the pre-processing, all the null values and redundant values and all of the irrelevant values can be occurring in our process. So that map producing, click this map producing, and the map producing process can be used for in our project. The map producing can be used for to count and store in our HDFS file, Hadoop distribution file system in our process. So in our project dataset can be stored into our Hadoop distribution file systems. After the process can be completed, map producing process completed, if the 100% secured and the successful map producing, the message can be displayed in this process. So with the word count can be taken in this process. So we can be using the map reducing process. You can be install the JDK version 8 in our project. It can be take the few of times. It is our project. In our project can be run in the map using Hadoop file system distribution file system process. So we can be click this our project. This is our project home page. So home page, right click this process and run as file and click this run on Hadoop. So click this choose the file server system. So click this VMware server version and IP address. So click this finish. After the process can be completed, it can be loaded successfully. It is our project home page, big data process. So click this button. It is our project home main menu. First process the load dataset. In our process it can be loaded the 2013, 14, 15 diabetes rated datasets. So click this 2013. It is our browse button. So click this browse. We can be choose the 2013 dataset. So click this pre-processing. So after the pre-processing can be completed, the pre-processing can be relevant to the utility. It can be used for truncate the all unrelevant information and redundant information and unwanted information can be deleted in this our process. So after the pre-process can be completed, then our data can be cleaned in our process. So after the pre-processing, in our completed pre-process data can be viewed in this process. So after it is map producing process. So in our map producing process, in our file can be stored into the Hadoop distribution file systems, and it can be taken the word count in our map producing process. So map producing process, click this button. It can be take the few minutes, and it can be look your console, and it can be displayed the sum of the file uploaded successfully in Hadoop successfully. The message can be displayed in this process, and it is the file for displaying this process. So the Hadoop distribution map addition process can be completed in this process can be successful in this. The message can be viewed in this process. So next is load data. So click this process in our data can be successfully loaded for the in our database. So our load data process can be completed. So click this back button. It is our 2014 diabetes dataset. So click this browse. So select this 2014. So pre-processing, click this pre-processing. So upload can be successful. After pre-processing can be completed. So click this load data. Our process can be loaded successfully for this process. So click this. It is our 2015 dataset. So click to 2015 data. So click this process and it is in pre-processing. Our pre-processing can be completed. After pre-processing, our pre-processed message can be displayed in this field, and all of the attributes and pre-processed data information can be displayed in this field. So click this load data. Okay, load data can be completed after 2015 dataset can be completed loaded for in our database. So click this back. So it is an yearly detection rate. There are the three types of reports can be displayed in this field. 2013, 14 and 15 can be reports can be displayed in this field. So I can select 2013. Okay, click this 2013. It is a graphical structure of the difference between the normal diabetes structure and the 2013 diabetes information. The normal diabetes can be low and it is in high at 2013 diabetes status. So it is can minimize. It is only in the PBM, the body mass index. It is the 0 to 10 level and level to 20 and 30 to 40 and 40 to 60 level can be classified for these fields. So click this back. It is only in the SPB levels, central body pressure, and it is in centralic and blood pressures. It can be measured the centralic the blood pressure in our human bodies. So click this 0 to 100 level is normal and it is an abnormal level, and it is 192 is very critical levels for this process. So click this. It is an DPT levels and diastolic body blood pressure level can be measured in this field. So it is in 0 to 25 it is normal, and 30 to 60 is abnormal, and 80 to 100 is critical patients. So it is a normal, it is an abnormal, and it is a critical patients. In this all of the information can be displayed in name and BMI and SPB and DPP level can be displayed in this field. So 2013 can be analysis in this process. So we can be selected the 2014. It is in 2014 level. It is in so it is an analysis the BMI level, body mass index, and the BMI level 220, 32, 50. All of the information can be displayed in this field. So it is SPB process. So SPB process when the computer run this field. So all of the information can be displayed in this field 2014. So we can be analysis the all of the 2013 and 2014 information displayed. So click this, close this process, and click this for report.java. So runners on Hadoop VMware server machine can be displayed in this field, and click this process. And 2015 report. It is our 2015 reports diabetes level graphical structure can be displayed in this field. It is in BMI level for 2015. It is normal, it is abnormal level, and it is a critical level for display, classified to display in this field. So it is an SPB3 level can be measured in this field. So our SPB level can be displayed, measure can be 2015 data set can be displayed successfully for this field. So we can be see this DP3. It is in 2015 data set. Diabetes information level can be displayed in this field. So it is 2015 diabetes report DB level 1, and it is 2, and it is in 3 can be displayed in this field. So it is in 2015 and normal level. It is high range of 2015 graphical structure format can be displayed in this field. So go to our main page. Here are runners Hadoop. So click this VMware server version. So it is in diabetes calculations. It is in total level of calculation of 2013, 14, 15 related dataset informations for it is BMI body mass level, and SPP blood pressure level, BPP diastolic blood pressure level, HDL, T coli, and BP level. All of the information can be displayed in this dataset calculations. It is in diabetes set graph can be displayed in this field. We can be selected as in the final output of the diabetes graph 2014 latest dataset. So runners Hadoop. Okay, we can be displayed. It is on final result of is in our process BBI SPB DL HL in 2014, and it is on final output of in our process. It is in 2000. It is on final output of it is in range of, and all of the analysis 2013, 14, 15 analysis process can be displayed in this field.